Sure the job's done. I'ma stay here smoking my weed till the cops come. Few chains and my watch on. S-Dot made the beat, so you know I think I got one. Online like a .com. Got everything you need plus love if you got none. Gotta make sure the job's done. I'ma stay here smoking my weed till the cops come. Roll another one. Gotta use a grinder cause the weed so sticky like a honey bun. You ain't want none. Well, it's more for me, and I'm glad that you ain't being troublesome. There's a tux, no cumberbund. Steven made the beat, so you know I get it troublesome.
Mic check, 1, 2. Peace, YouTube. Back at it with the Diekembe Show with Spliff and Chun Chun. We are your hosts.
I'm here. I don't think I got it.
Yes. Hold on, do I got it wrong? Yeah, I got it wrong. Gotta put the left side over here. Boom, we back at it. Peace, YouTube.
Hi.
The highest hippie in the room, Dricanhippie, of course. Chun
back.
Chun, you know what I'm saying? And we back at it. This should be episode 352, if I'm not mistaken. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out 351 with my son, Louis T. My guy, Louis T. Shout out to Louis T. That's my guy. He dropped a lot of gems on that episode. Let's get that to like 100 views. It's at like 70 or something like that. Let's get that to 100 views. Because that's my guy. Life structure shift. That's all it's about. You heard? That's what he came to
I seen it. Yes,
represent.
it was
Yeah.
good.
That's been my I knew him since like 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? So what happened?
Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
You good. But yeah, that been my man since 6th grade. Like I went to school when I was younger, like public school, right across the street from my house.
Oh, you
The
did?
shit was right there. You know what I'm saying? And then when I graduated from there in 6th grade, it was like a big thing. It was like, yo, you going to school in Bushwick, bro. I was like, oh shit.
Is that a bad thing?
Nah, because it was more of, I never really traveled like that to school. You know what I'm saying? So now junior high school, I'm going to a different neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So when I got into class, it was this Dominican kid. He was chilling dolo, you know what I'm saying? But he was already acclimated because he was in this area already, you know what I'm saying? So I started, chilling with him and talking to him and shit. And it turned out to be son that was on the podcast with me, my guy Louis, you know what I'm saying? And we just been strong ever since then, you know what I'm saying? That's like 2000 or some shit like that, 2001, some shit like that. But shout out to my guy, man. But we back at it and what's good? Chun, how you feeling? She got, you know what I mean? She got to inhale. She like, yo, I had a crazy couple minutes at the end of the shift, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta smoke this real quick.
I don't want to talk about that. I'm never done with that, but I'm good. Universe had dropped something on my lap. So yeah, the universe is, when you manifest stuff, or when you like talk about things, when you manifest something and you keep talking about it, so it could be, in existence and in the atmosphere. You start to see it. Have you ever like?
I'm living it right now. You see me? I kept talking about trying to be on a positive route, trying to be better with, especially with my mental health and my physical health. And you see it. I know you see that I'm changing. Like, so yeah, manifesting is real. That shit real. But what was your thing?
Transparency. Attentiveness. And this is just from, not just for relationships, like just from
For yourself. Okay.
Me, I feel like I have those qualities, but when you fuck with somebody that, they might not think you might think you have it, but they don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody have their own, beliefs or whatever. But yeah, I just feel like everything else will come in line, but transparency and attentiveness is the two things that I really ask for.
Yeah. Does vulnerability come with that?
It does. It does. You know, I feel like you have to when it comes to transparency. Like, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I vulnerable? You not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like,
I always saw
you
that.
lying to me, nigga?
You know? I always saw that shit with me and Core relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, he never could be, like, vulnerable with nobody else but me. So when we was, like, chilling dolo, that's when he would be like, yo, Notch, like, today was, whatever happened in that day, he'll break it down and really, like.
Yes, yeah. See, that's
you know what I mean? So I would be like, damn, like, you not even like this in front of anybody else. He like, nah, Notch, I know you gonna keep shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I thought I wanted? I'm gonna bring y'all into one of my little stories.
Chun Chun story time.
Story time. So I was kicking it with this dude, right? And at that moment, I thought that's what I wanted. Like, yes, this nigga's open. He's telling me things. He's bringing me in. And then sometimes you have to look at it as, did I trigger him to be this open and vulnerable to the point where you're crying? Like, I had a nigga, like, he was dead tears. Like, I never
sobbing and all that.
Shout out to him, and I hope he heals. Honestly, this is not like no joke shit. Cause I never, talking in the talking stage where no sex, nothing involved, and this nigga just crying. Like,
yeah,
you're hurt. You are beyond, and you're trying. And a lot of people put this happy face on, but you're hurt. And that shit surprised the fuck out of me. Yeah. But then what really made me say, oh, okay, well, I thought I wanted that because, yes, you're open, you're crying, oh my God. And then I realized that, like, you never got over what you hurt. So it's like, I don't know what's going to trigger you or not, because you're telling me things of what made you who you are now, but you're not telling me, like, I want to get better. I want to change. I don't want this. You know what I'm saying? You're not telling me those things. So I don't even know if I really want to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. And not to say that we could be cool friends, yes. But I don't think I should give up the nana if you acting like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I heard somebody say, if you get hurt real bad, right? And you get depressed, you stay in time. You freeze in time.
Yeah.
So you in that time forever, and you feeling that, whatever that feeling is, forever. You know what I'm saying? But it comes a point where you break that shit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, like you saying, I don't know if this was recent or not, but like you saying, hopefully son is healing himself right now and going through the right, you know what I mean? Routes that he needs to go through, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit is difficult. And then, like, at that point when y'all was talking and he broke down like that, was y'all talking for a while, or it was like early stages of talking?
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
You want to know the truth? 3 days. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like I want the person that I'm gonna deal with. Yes, I want you to be open, but not too open to the point where it's just like you're open to the point where you're emotional with it. Yeah. And your emotion, it's okay to be emotional. I'm not saying bring on the tears, baby. I'll lick them. I promise you. But in that time of you telling me, what you're going through, you gotta show me that you're willing. You're willing to be a better person. Yeah. Because you know that trigger right there is gonna hold y'all back. Yeah. In your relationship, friendship, family, fucking work, your boss.
I don't know. A lot of people try to say that it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I kind of wear my heart on my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? So
I was just having this conversation. Sometimes it could be a good thing for you, but then it could be a bad thing. Some people
sometimes sometimes you just gotta know when to put your shirt over your heart on your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Like, cover that shit sometimes, and you know what I mean? Like, but I think, I don't know, I always been like this. Like, if you ever sit down and talk with my moms, like, and just be like, yo, how was Notch when he was coming up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just always emotional. I was, I thought I could have been in a movie, bro, because I cry at the drop of a dime for anything. I'd be crying when I was younger, but like I learned to channel those emotions and shit like that, but that shit is hard, bro. And then I didn't have my pops, you know what I'm saying, growing up. So it was like more of learning from a female how to be a man, and that shit just doesn't work, you know what I'm saying? So then you go and try to find other outlets, and that shit is difficult. So
in that time, right, of your mother,
shout out to Mom Dukes.
I love Mom Dukes. She's so short and cute. I don't know what happened to you, but she in that time frame of her being, you know, both, right? Because she had to be both. It's not like, you know, she chose. She had to fill those shoes, right? In the time of her filling those shoes, this is just me, just, you know, I feel like mothers fill those shoes of what they see, you know. Yeah. So what I mean by that is, right, I gotta be a mother and I gotta be a father because your father's absent in your life, right? Yeah. Where do you think she got those traits, like those ideas of what a father would do versus, you know,
herself? Because I was gonna say she ain't have her pops herself,
right? So
it's like, where do you get this?
But did it come from, this is how I wanted my pops to treat me, so this is how I'm gonna treat my, like, from my experience with it, because that's my mom's, and she had me in her teenage years, right. So I saw her in her 20s, 30s, 40s, now 50s, you know what I'm saying? So I think it was just out of pure love, you know what I'm saying? Right. That shit don't come with a manuscript, so I think she just loved us unintentionally, and if she caught us doing something, and at the same time when we was younger, she was straight, so she was dealing with men. Okay. So my youngest brother, his pops was like the stepfather figure because he was around for a little while, you know what I'm saying? Got you. So she did have those people that she could be like, yo, press these little niggas because they wildin', you know what I'm saying? But she did a great job, you know what I mean? Like raising us, and when we was younger and shit like that, we never needed for anything, you know. I couldn't say that we was like poor, like we was broke, you know what I'm saying? Right. I could say because back, you know, the 90s and the 2000s, it was a middle class. It's no middle class no more. It was a middle class back then. So I had Jordans and FUBU and shit on, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't like, but I did see niggas that was coming to school, you know what I mean? That had money, that was coming from a, you know what I mean, from a better family situation, you know what I'm saying? But I never was like, I need that. You know what I'm saying? But I think moms did a great job. So hopefully it just came from pure hearted. You know what I'm saying? That's like what just I'm saying. Like this is how I look at it, right? Even for fathers too, for fathers that are single and you know, taking care
it goes
of their
both
kids.
ways.
I feel like in his mind, you know, it's like, all right, it's a little different for a guy, you know, but it's like, this is how I would want to see my wife or my girl with my daughter. So this is how I'm going to treat her because, you know. Yeah, so you got to be in touch with loving, you know, being sensitive. You got to understand, you know. So I feel like in both ways, you know, and as a woman, she feel like her son got to be tough and everything. So you got to act tough with him. But you always leave out the emotional part to it, you know. Have a good day, King. You know, I love you. How was your day? You know, those are the things, you know, I feel like, especially for young boys, young men, especially coming up, I feel like they need to hear that way more. Yeah, because a female's gonna get that. Yeah. From both.
Like but my moms ain't go a day without telling us like, yo, you handsome, shit like that. When we
but a lot of, growing up, our generation, some parents probably never said I love you every day. Yeah. Once in a while, you probably hear that word, or I love you. You turn around like, I love you too. You know what I'm saying? But you have your ways of saying I love you. Yeah. But the actual word, I don't think a lot of parents.
I always associate. I always when I was younger associated that word with something bad happening. So we only got it when a death came and you know family would come to you and be like, "I love you."
Got you.
Like right. Around a dark setting. Right. I never. like, yeah, we heard it a lot, but I always contributed it to that. You know what I'm saying? But family, man. We can't choose our family. We born into this.
We love them. We love them, and it's cool. But
just like y'all, man. Y'all my family. You know what I'm saying? Where the horns at? Where the hand claps at? We at 400 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We won. Shout out to all of y'all, man. I fuck with all of y'all, man. We at 400. Let's get to 5. Then let's get to 7. Then let's get to a stack. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of y'all, man. And let's keep the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying?
You heard about the 9-year-old with Diddy?
This nigga Diddy. Nah, what 9-year-old?
No, you lying.
I'm trying to stay away from the story, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, cause they dropping a lot of facts on this nigga Diddy right now, and I'm like, damn, this shit is about to be a nasty
we're only gonna talk about this part here. That's it, right? What was her name? Melissa Ford? That's that little vixen person that
Joe Budden's podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on somebody else's talking about it, right? And they was asking her about, you know, the difference between Diddy's freak offs and Diddy's parties, you know. So
they was talking about Hugh Hefner and Diddy's parties. The difference, right? The Playboy Mansion and Diddy's parties.
No.
Oh, okay.
They was actually asking her
a regular
if she
party
was
and a freak off. Okay. Yeah.
But then another person came out. Let's get back to Melissa in a minute, right? Hold up. Mm-hmm. This is who I really want to address. Jaguar Wright. You seen her going on live television?
I've been watching Jaguar Wright for a minute. Yeah, so.
You haven't?
No, I've been watching her for a minute.
Have you seen recently?
Yeah.
That recent?
Everything she says come true.
I completely understand that, but now she was in one of those freak offs.
Of course she was. She said it.
That's why she was right, but she's talking so vividly, and people's just like, no, but now all of a sudden, you know, oh my God, she's a prophet. No, she was in the shit. You know, so
that's why she talks about it how she does, because she was in the middle of everything. You know who she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She was a background singer for Jay-Z for that song, and she had her own, you know, little music here and there, but wasn't like.
So then, supposedly, this is her story. Supposedly, somebody that was hot, a rapper, drugged her, recorded her doing some crazy shit, but he had a conscience, and he gave her the tapes, and he was like, yo, this is what's happening with the industry, for real. And ever since then, she's just been on this mission. And, like, everything she says come true. But, like you saying, she's in one of these shits, and she might be in multiple of them, because she was really smack dab in the. She was with Jay-Z, she was with Diddy, she was messing with everybody. So it's like, she was fucking with Cat Williams at a point.
I know that.
So the industry is getting nasty right now. It's getting real shaken up.
Nasty. It's been nasty.
No, it's just yeah. It's about to be like
that crack is
that curtain
bigger,
is opening,
bigger. Bow. Diddy came out first.
Yo, that's why, bro. Like, that's why I always be like, idolizing celebrities is difficult. You should not do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't idolize these people you don't know. We don't know what they doing.
Idolize the idea of the person, like he makes money, entrepreneur. You know, those things. Don't. Because you don't know him. You only know him what TV.
For me, what I always take from something like that, from a rapper or a basketball player, shit like that, I'll be like, damn, if you do believe in your dream hard enough and work enough, you could get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't, like Nori said, you get to a certain level, and there's doors. I don't know nothing about none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I can't talk to it. So it's like, you could go one way, you could go the other way, and you could go another way, and it's like, it's your choice at the end of the day.
I mean, we still have some similarities when it comes to celebrities, their choices of stuff. We might do things not necessarily how they do it, but we, like I said, we make choices too, and we have to sit there and say, damn, that look good.
Yeah.
That look better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, are you gonna compromise yourself for that? But everybody's not aware of that.
Aware of what?
Like, everybody's not woke enough to be aware of a situation like that. Some people just go with it because that's the higher paying job, and it don't matter what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? Or this and that. You know what I mean? So It's crazy, this Diddy shit, man. But what 9-year-old?
A lot of people saying
Justin Bieber?
Was he there 9?
I think he was like 10, 11,
Orlando?
12. Orlando Brown?
Usher.
I don't know. Damn.
Craig Mack has said it in one of his interviews, you know. But he didn't say his name, but if you obviously know that he was on the
You could see who he was pertaining to.
Yeah, like, you know. And people have said that's how Diddy speaks, you know, that little mafia.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put you in the ground if you don't make this fucking record.
But there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming out now. So they saying that there's like a lot of people saying that, like, remember how R. Kelly back in the days, the tape was going out? They saying that there's a lot of tapes in the back streets right now for Diddy shit. Like, people got it. Yeah, people got it already. And it's like, yo, shit getting critical out here.
It's 126 allegedly victims. And they all have proof.
And this is...
Listen, don't get me wrong. If you want some freaky shit, you want some freaky shit. Do the freaky shit. But why you have to drug me? You know what I'm saying? Like... Yeah,
they saying that they was putting stuff in niggas, alcohol and all that shit. Like, that's crazy. It's fucked up. That's fucked up. You was putting people in danger and all that shit. Like, you crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you into that, and like I said, this been around for years.
Just let it be known. This is what this party about. This what we do. This what I do. Why we gotta be sneaky about it? And then, like, the thing for me is with this story, but you know what's bugging me out? Because I just watched this documentary on Netflix, right? But the thing for me with this story is, like, these people with power really think that shit takes over everything. Like, when you get to this point, bro, whatever money and power you got is not going to overtake what's going on right now, the situation you're in. But I'm watching the Vince McMahon documentary, right?
Vince McMahon, that's
WWE, the owner, right?
The older guy, yeah.
Bro, he basically doing the same shit Diddy did. And it just seems like they not, like, it's not like, the reaction is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
somebody had said on one of the news, I don't know what it was. There was like, I know who it was, my uncle, you know, Uncle White.
Charleston White?
Yeah. He said, you know, they give you so much information on Diddy than the information that they give on Epstein.
Yeah.
So you trying to say like Diddy is like worse than Epstein?
Yeah.
Epstein just had people on an island fucking, so you know, some Roman shit. Oh, this nigga, Epstein didn't have a motherfucking baby. Well, we don't know what the fuck he had because they didn't show us what was on the. Did they show anything that was on the island? But it's an island.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they showed it. They showed it, the mansion and everything that he had in there.
But was it anything like how Diddy was?
It's worse. Cause he had the dungeons and all that shit in the bottom of the crib and the basement and all that. But they also saying right now that they just got one of Diddy's cribs on the islands that's gonna be something crazy. So, but my thing is, like, you're not giving the same news coverage to Vince McMahon that you are to Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. He's a black man. I'm gonna expose
Always
you.
comes down to that. Always comes down.
It's not even that. It's not. Scratch out this color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's put him as he's a powerful black man.
Yeah.
Got money. Scratch out the black again. Sorry, he's a powerful man. He got money.
Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
He's well known. You understand what I'm saying? He does business with other people, and you've never heard anything backfire like, oh, we can't work with Diddy. Da 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 da. Everything is just so peachy with this nigga.
Everybody.
So he had the credit to say, yo, I don't believe that shit.
Everybody in the music industry on long ass vacations right now, though. I ain't even gonna lie, niggas like, see what happens here. Niggas is wildin'. I'm not stepping back out until Diddy goes.
I just want to see this trial. That's it. I just want to.
Nah, yeah, this is gonna be on some for us, cause we was like, what year was that OJ shit? 95, 96. Mm-hmm.
Now I'm 6.
I think for
No,
us,
I'm
it's
5.
gonna be this. It's gonna be that.
I
You know what I'm
was
saying? Like really conscious enough to be
in
there. And
our
be like,
time.
yeah,
Oh.
watching it and being like, oh shit, this nigga really about to go down forever. Cause we've had a couple things lately,
Yeah.
like you know, like the Young Thug trial and all this.
But that's
Getting crazy.
it's not
But
hitting
this,
the same.
the influence
Young Thug
that
is
this
probably for the
person
younger
had-
generation type shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. But the influence that this person got, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But hopefully, I'm not even gonna say that because if Hove is next, then it's gonna get it's gonna keep getting crazier, man. I don't know, man. Everybody keep y'all head up, man. Stay out the way.
Yeah, just
Keep doing y'all thing, man. Staying on music. The Saint Lunatics is suing Nelly.
because of a song, right?
Yeah, a couple songs on the first album. They like, yo, bro, we put our pen to that too, bro. We ain't getting no royalties and shit. It's like 20 years later. Nelly like, yo, listen, I just had a baby with Ashanti.
What that mean?
Niggas is getting mad. I just spent y'all bread on the wedding.
that's basically what it sounds like.
Yo, it's fucked up.
But
bro.
that like, don't you have to like have a certain credentials to be on some getting that revenue money?
Again, everything in entertainment is wordage of your language on your contract. So whatever contract you signed and you didn't pay attention to certain language in there.
And back then they wasn't fucking word.
Hell no.
With Diddy.
Especially like
Word,
that first
word.
album with Nelly, you not thinking his shit gonna go 10 times platinum, diamond, you know what I'm saying? You like, and we all coming up together. This is the first album. We just in the studio giving balls away, and you know what I'm saying?
Not
So
realizing, damn, this thing
yeah.
with our shit.
Andale, Bobby, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh, he got your money, nigga.
He got your money now. You see how, because we all, Nelly got bread. That, like I said, that first album went diamond. That shit, a lot of people don't do that, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man, but I
Especially
think,
from like, from St. Louis.
but whatever.
Who was at that era?
Nah, it was him.
That's what I'm saying. Only him. You know, you had New York going out. You know, you got, but then.
And then he was trying to put his crew out, you know what I'm saying? And a couple of them was nice. Like, fucking, what's his name? Damn, I'm forgetting his name already. That's crazy. The short one. Murphy Lee. He was nice, you know what I'm saying? I thought he could have did something. But, again, it just goes to the language. Like, right now, I'm talking to somebody and I don't want to sign no contract. I'm like, bro, like, I need to see the language on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because shit is fucking critical out here. And I don't need you touching nothing with the pod, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna deal with me as a person, as a brand, cool. But with the podcast, you can't have no parts of that. But, again, the saying is real. You can own 100% of nothing, nigga. And it's worth nothing. You got 100% of it. It's nothing here. That's yours, you know what I'm saying? But if I sell 50% of it, and I got 50% of it, and it's worth 100% of what it was worth, then nigga, you got 50% of that. So that's like 50 going in on fucking what's that, Sprite, vitamin water,
Right.
with Pepsi Cola and all that, and they sell that shit. He got 1% of the stock, but they sell that shit for 100 billion. What's 1% of 100 billion?
Nothing.
He got a little. That's like
It's something, but
100
it's not,
mil.
Yeah, but it's not what they getting.
Yeah, that's the same concept with sports. Like a billionaire owns the team and he's paying you $200 million, but he's a billionaire. Like, of course, that's $2 for him. Here, nigga, play for me. It's crazy. Let's get to it. May Adams.
I was just about to say that. So, all right. So, I kind of get the gist of it, but I really want to know, like, what facts that they have that he did something.
This nigga's Rashad Tate from Power.
Shut the fuck up. Please tell me.
And you know he from Queens, right?
What? Queen, get the money. No, I'm sorry.
He grew up.
What happened?
He grew up with the. Alright, boom. You know he was a cop.
Okay, yes.
He was a cop. This nigga was he was a trained cop or some shit like that back in the day. Lose ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Used to get picked on in high school. But anyways, when he got more high ranking in the cops and shit like that, they basically was taking bribes. Yeah, him and his team. So they basically was taking bribes from the taxpayers and saying that they was doing certain things for the department, but they was give me that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's real. That's real.
On his part, like he actually.
Yeah, it's real. He going to jail. He going to jail. Definitely going.
So that's on some like someone was fucking tired of his shit. I'm telling you, motherfucker.
I think somebody in his crew snitched on him or something like that. Cause again, this is the FBI coming to get him. So FBI don't come unless they got a 99%.
And he was on national television like, don't listen to anything that nobody's saying.
Yeah. That nigga is a clown.
Look at you, man. You about to be all up in there with Diddy.
Nah, yeah, he that just like last year, giving him the key to the city.
Why you giving the keys to the city?
I just like see with shit like this, right? It gets to it's something bigger. Cause obviously somebody gave him the job to be the mayor of New York City, bro.
Who gave him the job?
Whoever gave him the job. The people. Cause you gotta vote, right?
I ain't vote for him.
Shit is crazy.
Yeah, shit, it is.
But at the end of the day,
everyone's crooked, and it's just like, you know what it is? When they get a taste of that money, right? The amount, they can't stop.
Yeah.
They can't stop.
Especially like if it's illegal, I don't think you can stop.
Why?
Cause then
why would you want to stop?
That's what I mean. Why would you?
Why
Cause you know the train gonna keep rolling. So you like, damn, I just got off this train. You know what I'm saying? But then I don't know. I guess it's a moral thing. You know what I'm saying? I guess morally you know what I mean. However you sleep at night is how you sleep at night, and I just think like cause I believe this kept going as he was as recent as being the mayor. You know what I'm saying? Like still taking bribes and still pocketing it for himself. You know what I'm saying?
What bribes did he take?
Let me see if I can get it. You know what I'm saying?
A bribe like what? Like at the time that he was a cop? Like what are you bribing? Like, oh yeah, do this and you won't get time? Yeah.
Let's see.
So it had to be like big ass drug dealers that he's doing this shit, because ain't no common ass person you're gonna do that to. He did it to the wrong person, man.
Eric Adams, a retired police captain who was elected as New York City's 110th mayor nearly 3 years ago on a promise to rein in crime. The indictment remained sealed on Wednesday night, and it was unclear what Come on, give me the indictment promised to reverberate across the nation. They not.
Cause it's like.
I hate looking for shit.
You said he was a trained cop. Like he trained.
No, he was a trained cop. Like he was on the MTA and all that shit. But
trained.
Yeah, he was a retired. But I'm trying to find the exact shit, but like basically they was telling people that if they paid for certain shit, they was gonna put it into the police department and all that, and they was taking the money and keeping it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like we saying, this shit is like at higher levels than what we could even fathom of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Or even putting something like this together.
We have 2 cases that we're looking out for now. There was another case that I was looking out for. There was this guy from Ohio, and he had killed his college friends.
Yeah.
But his major was I think like a detective or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like a police officer. So it's like he knows the ins and outs of a crime scene. You know, he knows how to kill them, hide the evidence, and don't have nothing. But it should be coming out around this time. The only thing that kind of like made him the suspect is because he had a knife, and the knife cover like a leather. You put the knife in, and it fell on the floor. So he had his fingerprints on that shit. So he came back to the house, got all the evidence, everything out the trash, threw it away. Like he planned everything. So I'm waiting for that shit to come out. But Diddy, but you know, it's okay. Mayor Adams, you should never came out with that damn fucking sob ass story like Diddy did. You like, dude, come on now, you fucked up.
Nah, he definitely going down. He's another one that's going down. You know what I'm saying?
All going down.
Yeah. But you heard about the story with the port workers?
They on strike.
They on strike.
Port workers is like what the.
So that all the goods that come into America basically. So it's that right now is the East Coast ports. So it's from Florida to Houston if I'm not mistaken. So it's covering all that. So yeah, they basically going on strike because they not getting paid enough. You know what I'm saying? And they just feel undermanaged or whatever the case is. But I just read a story today. I believe that they settled on an agreement. So, but they was saying like one day, if they miss one day, it sets us back like a week.
Of course.
So that's why people was like, oh shit, nah, we gotta get this done. You know what I'm saying? So they talking about that they going from $36 an hour to $65 an hour. Shit is crazy.
Come bring our food, please. We're gonna pay you.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but you gotta understand, some of these people be staying on the sea for how long, away from their family. Like, it takes a lot to do that freaking
to do that type of job.
Yeah, so it's like I understand the pay. Like some things like that.
That's a 18, 19 hour a day job. Like your shift is literally the least 15 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like you there all day. You know what I'm saying?
Even what if you taking your shit from here to a whole nother country? Because
if they getting that's what I'm saying. If they getting that at Baltimore, they dropping shit off at Florida. If they, you know what I mean, it's going everywhere. So, but I think it wasn't that long. I think they was on strike. Like literally when they went on strike, I think they was on strike for like 3-4 days or some shit like that. So
because they knew that right there can't you fucking up my money. Fucking up my money.
Nah, you fucking up the whole country.
That's what I'm saying.
You fucking up the whole country's money.
No.
Yeah.
But then see something like that, you honestly say to yourself, right? If people really think of, I mean, they know it's a possibility that it probably could just happen one day, right? That everyone just suddenly just think alike and say, boom. It's so much of us and a little bit of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when you have the fear, when you put fear into people, they don't have that mindset to say, yo, like, this is what we deserve.
Yeah.
If we all put our hands together, I promise you, it would change.
Yeah.
It would change.
Yeah. That's like, because we don't, like, everyday people don't really think about that shit. Like, we see, like, the truck pull up to Dwayne Reed and Family Dollar dropping the boxes off and shit like that. We don't be thinking about the step before that. And the step before that.
How did it get to that
the
truck?
port workers.
Before it got to the truck, how did it get to them? Oh, got on the boat. What? It's a lot. It's a process.
It's everything. Everything has to work together for everything to keep running as smooth as it is.
Right.
Yeah, and right now the state that we in this world.
Didn't I heard about Biden or somebody saying it was gonna be a shutdown?
A shutdown? For what?
In October? Well, we're in October.
Yeah. I don't know.
I have to do my research more.
What you think about Cardi B and Offset again going at it online? That nigga said, you gonna let somebody else fuck while you was pregnant? She said, and I did.
And nigga, like at the time she probably was pregnant and didn't realize she was at the time. So at that point, and like the fuck, she clearly said she didn't realize she was fucking pregnant. So dude,
nah.
But
that's crazy.
I mean, I expect her to act the way she act. You know, let her get her shit. Whatever. Let me shine. Let me do me. You know what I'm saying? Every female does that. Not every female, but most of the females and guys do that too. They gonna gloat like, nigga, fuck out of here. Bye bye. You know. But what I like about it is the fact that she's just like, all right, well, you know, you still the father. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't change.
Yeah.
It's you that's good. Me and you's gonna change now, but the kids, nah, it's not gonna change. You know. So, but let her be, because to be honest with you, come on, you don't think she was good to him?
Who knows?
You know, but I'm just saying. I just honestly say that they good to be as friends, co-parent. You know, and she's not.
Yeah, if shit is gonna be toxic forever, get the fuck out of there. Like it don't even make sense.
And she's not the toxic type. She's the type to leave. Like she's a Libra. You know, Libra and Leos, we tend to say bye bye.
I think this the shit you was talking about. 19-year-old sentenced to 189 years in prison after luring. Oh, I don't think this is what you was talking about. 19-year-old sentenced to 189 years in prison after luring 3 men to grassy field to show them how a Glock switch worked and killing them. He was 16 years old at the time of the crime.
No, that's something.
See, niggas' intentions is crazy.
He planned. That's what I'm saying. Like, but then. I guess it's just more of what your environment, how you grew up, how you take things, you know?
Yeah.
That triggers you to do shit like that.
Yeah. Quick rest in peace to a couple people, you know what I'm saying? Diekembe Mutombo passed away. Rest in peace to Diekembe Mutombo.
That's not a tall guy like that.
Basketball player, he used to be like, no.
Yeah. Aww.
Pete Rose, rest in peace. MLB, y'all need to get him in the Hall of Fame already. Stop playing. He leads the MLB in history in hits. Nobody passed him yet, so I don't understand why he's not. But he was a player coach at one time, so he was the coach for the Cincinnati Reds, and he was playing.
Right.
But he was betting. You can't bet on your team.
Why not?
Because basically if you bet for them to lose, it seems like you're telling them to lose. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so it just.
But I'm not.
But he was always betting on them to win, and they was always winning.
Okay.
Who else passed away? Damn, my guy John Amos passed away.
That name sounds familiar.
The father for the girls from.
Oh yes. That's how his name.
What was his show? They had a sitcom and all that. I forgot the show's name.
I know him from a couple of movies too, but one thing that stands out the most is Sandlot. You ever watch Sandlot?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the guy with the dog. He was
Yeah.
Like that. That's the like.
No, that was James Earl Jones.
The father, right?
That was James Earl Jones. I'm talking about John Amos.
Oh, no. I thought you were the other guy.
You talk about.
Sorry, Pops. He's still alive.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But rest in peace to those names that I just say. You know what I'm saying? Drake went on an unfollowing spree. He unfollowed LeBron and everybody. He was like,
why? For what?
Y'all niggas was they not like us. Y'all niggas is all that, huh? Y'all niggas is all that.
What happened? Why the fuck? Wait a minute.
He unfollowed niggas.
Why? Why?
He went on unfollow spree. He unfollowed Kendrick Lamar, Playboy Cardi, LeBron James, Rick Ross, DeMar DeRozan, and Joe Buttons.
Because they on your boy.
Because
right?
the battle, That nigga Drake is a petty ass Scorpio, bro. He's a funny nigga, bro. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Y'all niggas can't get none of my energy no more. Unfollowed.
But their page is not private, so it's like, why you unfollow me? I can just go to your shit. I can literally go to your page because it's not private. So why are you unfollowing me? Like, I was just
at practice, LeBron. I was just at practice, and they was playing your music. Like, you my man, but it was a moment, bro. You know what I'm saying? The other side was hotter. That's it. Just go on with your shit. Just do what you do. J. Cole is dropping music now.
He didn't like that shit.
Like, come on, bro.
Shit. I thought
crazy.
we was, I thought we was
I understand.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I do. I understand that.
I thought we was friends.
I thought we was friends. You know what I mean? Intimate. I text you after the Pusha T beef. You told me, yeah, I'm proud of you.
He didn't say that shit.
Nah, they said that. They did an interview together. He was like, yo, what you said? He said, yo, LeBron told me, nah, you could never let me down, King. All right, before we get out of here, real quick, real big story. Did you see the story of Marcellus Williams?
Who's that?
I forget what state this was in, but basically he's been in prison. Rest in peace to him. He's been in prison for like the last 20 years or something like that, and he's been on death row. for literally a crime that he didn't commit. Literally, because all the evidence ever since he got locked up just kept coming back that this man has no DNA, no blood splatter, no nothing. And even the family of the victims was like, yo, we don't want him to die like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't think he did anything. And then his family kept pleading and all that. But the countdown happened, and they did what they did a couple days ago.
What did he do?
They executed him. So he passed away. So rest in peace to him. You know what I'm saying? But that was that story. Like, there's this guy on TikTok. I don't know if you ever ran into the guy on TikTok when he'd be like, this is P. Diddy. See, P. Diddy had a problem, and he tells a story. He's like a black kid. He's kind of skinny.
He got glasses.
Does he wear glasses?
Oh wait, that's one of the dreads.
I think he got like.
Yeah,
but they small. They not too long yet. But he tells stories like that. But he told the story about this, and it was on TikTok, and it just kept being shared and shit. Right. So the story kept being bigger and bigger now, but it was like too late. We needed that earlier, you know what I'm saying? Right, it was too late, so he got executed and all that. So, you know, rest in peace to him. But that shit, it's always been scary to me as a you know what I mean, a colored person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you could get locked up for something that you didn't do, and it literally could end up like that. Like, you could die in jail, bro, because you could get lost in that sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy. Yeah, that world is crazy. It's too many. It's crazy right now, but it is what it is. Rest in peace to him. You know what I'm saying? Is this gonna be one of the most important elections in our lifetime? So we gotta get this one right?
I just feel like we just gotta get a point. We gotta get to a system where we're just understanding that a president is someone that's like a manager, that's leading. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
the biggest company in the world.
Everyone's needs need to be met. You know, in some form of fashion. Of there's like a organization. Mm-hmm. Something. Everything has to be organized. Everything has to be in a certain set of way. You know, and we still could live comfortably. You know, what? I think the major thing is, but yes, it's gonna be a historical election, okay? Mm-hmm. Because it's a woman, right? And this woman is colored.
She bite,
okay? So, but what I honestly say that yes, within the election, I just hope that they do just listen to what us, the people, want, you know. And from hearing from Kamala, and then hearing Trump, it's like with Kamala, I'm like, okay, I could see where she's hearing, you know, about just the rent. Yeah. The kind like stuff that we pay for going to the supermarket. Why is so much damn money that we gotta be paying for all this groceries? You know, the essentials that we need every day. It should not be that much money. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those are the things that would catch anyone's ear. Like, all right, cool, going to election time.
You gotta follow through with shit.
You gotta
like
follow
that.
through with that shit. Like, you got to. And it's like Trump just like at the time the wall. Like, this is fucking Berlin or some shit, bitch. No, the fuck it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. So it's just like I just feel like yes, this is gonna be very, very. We could look back at this election and say, damn. Remember that woman out, you know, trying to run for president? It's gonna be like that. But I just hope that it's just, you know, follow through with that shit. Follow through, because if you don't, then you're Trump number motherfucking too. Yeah, just talk shit.
They saying that I think Iran let some missiles go.
Yes. Was it intentional? Was it like, oh shit, we press the fucking button?
Nah, it was intentional.
Cause with a missile, you gotta have a.
Yeah, I think it was like a scare tactic to. Was it Iran and Iraq or Palestine? I think it's
possible, but don't say the other two words. But I think it's. I know what you're saying, but yes.
The war, the two countries that's been warring for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yes.
But they let go of some missiles, and they like, oh,
Israel. Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? So, we've been in World War III for a hot minute, so you know, shit is different now. We've been going through it with computers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But we've been in World War III for a hot minute. But
some people just not really, you know, not being affected by it.
Yeah, I think actually we've been in the second Cold War, and that's leading to World War III, which is gonna be World War III. So hopefully it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? But history repeats itself.
It does.
That's the simplest way that you could put it. History repeats itself. So if you're a young kid out there, man, fake a back injury, get asthma. Don't get drafted. Don't get drafted. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not Call of Duty. This is not PS5. You get hit, you done.
But then
brother.
again, I think this generation, like the younger generation, mean that they do play games, they see what's on TV, it might be intriguing for them.
Nah, this generation
make it like that. Like,
this generation, as brash as they are and as intellectual as they are, I'm not fighting for a country that does not give a fuck about me. I've been in this country for 20 years. Y'all niggas never did nothing for me. You think I'm gonna go to war, nigga? Nigga, come catch me in the crib, bro. And I'm gonna tell moms not to open the door. Nigga. Watch, cause you know I'm still living at mom's crib. But nah, shit is really real within that aspect of real life. You know what I'm saying? Like the political world and all that other. It's other shit besides America, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all kind of pay attention to it a little bit. Yo, shout out to the Mets. We in the NLDS, baby. Oh my God, bro. My niggas get me hype every time they go on good playoff runs. You know what I'm saying? So Saturday, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Liberty, too. They going far in the WNBA playoffs as well, the female basketball players. What else? You got anything that you want to give to the people before we get out of here, Chun?
The universe have played DMX. How is it going down? Right?
It's on, and I got
and in the beginning of the song, right? Not the radio version. If anybody knows,
the album cut, you know what I mean?
Right?
It's a little skit in the beginning of that song.
You know, and I just hope that y'all laugh at this, but the universe played that song in the morning of me going home.
From where?
from being nasty, you know, but
from having a taste on the town, you know what I'm saying?
but the funny part is the song. Like, I don't want to play it, but I just hope that y'all do just you
this
know,
is what we gonna do. So if y'all made it this far in the episode, right?
Yeah, if you made this far,
comment below basically what the intro of that song is, and we'll know who's the true fan that stays here for Chun Chun to the end. You heard? Shout out to my man Cash Out Mellow, man. Shout out to all the 400 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I got something for you, my guy. I'ma DM you and we gonna make that happen, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody behind the scenes that be helping me out, you know what I'm saying? I wanna end the year strong, and there are certain people in my crew that really helps me out that's not on this show, you know what I'm saying? That help me out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chun Chun. Shout out to Spliff, you know what I'm saying? My guy, my girl, you know what I'm saying? They be holding it down for me, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say thank you. Every time we finish recording, they be like, well, we've been here for like 2 years. You be saying thank you for what?
Yeah, you got
That's just how it is, man. I gotta appreciate the people that fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't got a lot of those, you know what I mean? But, what else I wanted to say? Yeah, man, just like, comment, subscribe. Go watch everything that we've been dropping lately. And we gonna finish the year out strong. And we see y'all soon, man. So for Spliff, for Chun Chun, it's Diekembe, and y'all already know what we about to do. We about to get up out of here. Pow, pow.
Yo.
Cause the weed so sticky like a honey bun. You ain't one well it's more for me.